Okay, that's enough of that. The best rave song ever from the 1920s, I think. But I am here live, and if I left a message in there that if I do get disconnected, I will be right back on, so just bear with us. I'm with Mr. Midnight Floovies. Hello, Floovies.
Hello, Debbie.
Hello. We're here to talk about movies from the 80s. Is that right?
That is correct. And if it's okay with you, and you might want to start something else.
Let me turn you up a bit, sweetie. Hold on just a second. I think
right.
I'm blowing you out of the water here. Hold on. Let me turn you up and turn me down. I'm checking. Okay, say something.
Well, I thought we'd start. I just sent it. Whoa. Oops. Feedback. Feedback.
Let me mute. Hold on.
Okay. I'm still hearing. Should I step away from the computer? That'll do it. All right. So I thought we'd start with one of the first films to come out in the 80s, a film from 1980, The Elephant Man, and I have a scene from that. I put it in your Skype chat. Have you ever seen The Elephant Man, Debbie?
I have not seen The Elephant Man. I have seen Rocky.
You mean you're talking about Mask?
Mask. I'm sorry. Rocky. Duh.
Well, both films are now, did Mask make you cry?
Hell no. Okay, here we go. This is nothing but a train noise.
Well, with the rest of the film, you gotta let it play, Debbie.
Okay.
The train's going on, and he's been captured back by the carnival, and now he's escaped.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering if there was any talking in this. Let's take a listen. Is this a true thing? Is this true? This really happened? Why did he look like that?
Birth defect.
Wow. Why is it in black and white? Well, here we go.
I am not an elephant. I am not an animal. I am a human being.
How sad. Is he dead?
No.
Mr. Treason! They found him! I think they found John!
So this came out in 80, and it's black and white. Did they do it in black and white on purpose?
Yeah, I think for the effect. That was David Lynch's personal decision. Mm-hmm. And they did take, I think, some dramatic license with it. It's one of the only films that kind of puts a lump in my throat. Jewish producer said it was one of the only films that he literally cried like a bitch in. It's a pretty sad film, and it's a film if you're a pretty hardened person, but you occasionally cry at the movies, this film is something that would make you cry.
What's so sad about it? Does he die? Is that what it is, or what?
Well, the sad part is that he's such a decent person who is basically stricken with, such unfortunate luck. First, being born the way he is, and then the cruelty of the people around him, and he's still a very grateful person.
So he's still very sweet, is what you're saying, and people are still really, really mean to him. Is that right?
That's correct.
That's pretty sad, if you ask me. Huh.
Yes.
All right. And so would you recommend people to watch this movie if they want to see something? I mean, why should somebody watch this movie? I guess I've never seen it. I've heard about it. I've heard the line, "I am not an animal." I've heard that, I think, 1,000 times. But
I think it gives you kind of an appreciation about life. I mean, it certainly gives you some gratitude, because if you think your life is hard, just think, and other people who are born with deficiencies like that. It's, I mean, even if he was a millionaire, I mean, to be born like that, that's just, that's just horrible.
Yeah.
And
it looks like it would be horrible. I don't know if I could handle something like that. I mean, sometimes I bitch whenever something small goes wrong. I can't imagine how I would bitch at that, but I guess you would just be used to it or something. When did he start looking like that?
I don't recall when, but he explains it like, his bones grew out of proportion to his body and stuff like that. And I mean, he was crippled. He had bronchitis. He just had really rough physical ailments that made it really difficult for him. And I think he might have been born that way, but I know his deformities grew as he grew older. Mm-hmm. And it was just, it was really kind of sad. Now, I brought another early film. Did you ever see the movie Gandhi?
No, I didn't see Gandhi.
Well, Debbie,
you're gonna get me yet, but I did not see that. I'm sorry.
We're gonna get into the popcorn films later, because these are all kind of sad films, and I brought a scene from the movie Gandhi, which it takes place after India has won its independence from England, and the same thing with Pakistan, and there is a war between Muslims and Hindus, and Gandhi is talking to a Hindu man who did something really bad. You want to play that scene? I just Skyped it to you.
Sure. All right. Here we go. And this is Gandhi. Mm-hmm. All right. No, I don't. I only have the first one. Did you send me the second one?
I just did. Yeah, I just did.
Did you send it in our call log? I mean,
let's see if I did. Let me look here.
Did you send me one and then I just got home and
Let me see. Is it?
There it is. I think they're identical. Let me try. Hold on.
Is that the same damn thing?
Let me take a look and see. It's called A Way Out of Hell.
For God's sake, let us embrace like brothers.
Oh, Gandhi's in a fast right now.
If you're in the chat room and you have a favorite movie from the 80s, just mention it and we'll be happy to take a look at it. Or listen. We're listening to him, actually. We're not really looking at him. He's on how long has he been fasting?
Between the Muslims and Hindus.
No, I said how long has he been fasting?
Oh, well, no, he's fasting like because there's a war since the news of the war broke out between Muslims and Hindus.
Okay.
It's all promise. We stopped. Hindu swords. It's a promise. Go. God be with you. Here, eat. Eat. I'm going to hell, but not with your death on my soul.
Only God decides who goes to hell.
I killed a child. I smashed his head against a wall.
Why?
They killed my son. My boy. The Muslims killed my son.
I know a way out of hell. Find a child whose mother and father have been killed. A little boy or boy this high, and raise him as your own. Only be sure that he is a Muslim and that you raise him as one.
What? Man, could you do that?
No. I don't know. No, I don't know.
If like, say, back off the computer just a little bit for me.
Oh, sorry.
If a Muslim killed your son, would you take a Muslim child that had an orphan Muslim child and raise him as your own as Muslim? Could you do that to save your soul? To possibly save your soul?
I don't know.
Well,
but it was a good scene. Could you?
Well, I absolutely could raise a child. I wouldn't know anything about Muslim, but I'd have to learn. But I would have to be sure that. I mean, Gandhi was pretty smart. I don't know. That's a difficult question. You know, I heard a question one time that I thought was really interesting, and it had to do with. It's like a God type question. If you had, if there was a bridge, and there was a train coming towards the bridge. And the train had 10,000 passengers on it. And they were mothers and fathers and children and all kinds of people. And you had a child that was on that bridge. And you knew that at any moment that bridge was fixing to break and collapse. But you had to make a decision at the last second. When you looked up, you saw this train coming towards the bridge. And you could only save your son or you could save all these people. Who would you save?
Probably my son.
Then you're not like God. No, I'm joking.
Who would you save?
That's a hard question.
All right, let me ask you a question. If your dog or a stranger were drowning, who would you save?
Let's go to our next movie.
Well?
Oh. I don't know. That's crazy. You know how I am.
I would definitely save this. Okay, so if you saved your dog, what would you say to that person's mother if their mother was still alive?
My dog was drowning. No, I'm joking.
Why am I laughing? That's
Is it my turn to pick an 80's movie?
Oh, pick a movie, baby. Come on, I've been drowning us out.
Here we go. Let's do this one. I'm going to surprise y'all. Here we go. Where's the trailer? I want to get the trailer. That tells us more about it. Okay, here we go. And take it away. From 1983. 1983. 1983. 1983.
You walk out there, and the music starts, and you feel it. Your body just moves. There's something inside of you that just clicks, and you're gone. It's like you're somebody else for a while.
Her name is Alex. She works in a man's world. She dances in a world of her dreams. Flash dance. Flash dance. If a dream comes true just one time, it can change your life for all time.
All right. And now I'm going to surprise you with one, Floovies, which is, tell me what this is. Well, it didn't really make the 80s, but it was damn close. I'll give you that. Here we go.
All right, a little closer together. Come on, smile. That's it. Hold it.
Isn't this terrific?
Columbia Pictures presents Dustin Hoffman and Meryl Streep in Kramer versus Kramer.
I just gotta call the office before they go. Joe, you're gonna be real proud of me.
I'm leaving you.
Was this some kind of joke? Did you know that all the best chefs are men?
You got some shell in there.
It's all right. You like your French toast crunchy, don't you?
No, Mommy always buys the kind with the orange circles on it.
I want my son.
You can't have him.
What makes you so sure he doesn't want me?
You're late.
I'm not that late, dude. I'm only 20 minutes.
All the other mothers were there before you.
It will never happen again, okay?
I'm not saying he doesn't need his father, but I really believe he needs me more. I'm his mother.
My wife says that she loves Billy, and I believe she does. But I'd like to know, what law is it that says that a woman is a better parent simply by virtue of her sex? How does it feel?
Good.
Okay, keep going. Keep it going. Keep it going. That's terrific.
I love you, Billy.
Oh, that's terrific. How do you feel?
Good.
You look great.
Kramer versus Kramer.
Oops, we gave the name away. Debbie had to run and get the food out of the oven, so I'm here. 3M?
I'm here. That was a great movie, by the way.
What? Oh, well, I guess 79 it says.
Yeah, 79. It was close to 80. It won the Oscar in the when the Oscars were presented in 80. So it was close enough. It was just on the cusp. But I knew right away what that film is. I've seen that movie several times, and I thoroughly enjoyed it.
You're the king.
There we go.
One question. When did Urban Cowboy come out?
Urban Cowboy came out in, I believe it was 80 or 81.
Oh, okay.
That's a great film, too.
Yeah, that was one of the ones that changed the whole country. All those
You know what? It sure did. I mean, because it went from the disco age to the country western stage.
Everybody went and got boots and a hat.
Yeah, and particularly in Texas and in New Mexico and other places. It was kind of big here, but not quite as big in California as it was in Texas, but it was big. You know, the country western phase was really big. I mean, that really kind of changed things.
Did you get a hat and cowboy boots?
Yeah, I was too young for that, but man, those cowboy boots were expensive, man. Those get-ups and stuff. It was like over $100 back in '80 for like a. How about you? Did you get a cowboy boot, or were you too young as well?
I didn't know him then. He walked out the room. What were y'all talking about? I just walked back in.
We were talking about Urban Cowboy. Now that film came out in '79 when the picture for best Academy Award for Best Picture.
Well, what was the trailer that I played? Did you say anything about that?
Yeah, Kramer versus Kramer. That was a great film, by the way. But what kind of
hold on. It did not win for best anything.
It won for Best Picture.
Oh, I thought you said that Urban Cowboy did.
No,
I never really cared for Urban Cowboy. It was just I thought it was kind of I mean, it was just kind of like Grovites or something. Like I don't know. I have to watch my opinion on this show, I guess, but. It just seemed like it's just nothing I ever had anything to do with. I never owned a pair of cowboy boots. I've never worn a cowboy hat in my life.
Why not?
Because not all Texans are cowboys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did you actually think that people in Texas were cowboys and stuff like that?
No, I knew that. I mean, I've been to Texas. I have family in Texas. I have an uncle that played for Texas A&M.
Did you really?
Yeah.
My uncle was one of the star quarterbacks of Baylor. Yeah. So anyway, he really was. He was like, wasn't he like a big deal? Yeah, Victor's nodding his head. Yes.
Now, so you didn't like? Did you like Saturday Night Fever?
Hated it. I mean, I've seen it on. I think we've got it on DVD and stuff like that. It's just, I thought it was dark. I thought it was acted ridiculously poorly. You know, the girl that was dancing with Tony, what's his face? There were some moments in it, but other than that, I thought it was horrible.
Really?
It dealt with a lot of dark subjects, and there was suicide in it. You know what? I'm just being dead honest with you. Wasn't that back in the early 70s?
It was 70, I think 78, 77, I think it was. I remember I saw that as a kid. My parents were rather permissive in what they took me to. And, yeah, I saw that shit in, in the 70s, along with Kentucky Fried Movie. And that was one of the part of my childhood that I really liked. But
one time when we were really small, my mom I'm talking really small. I don't remember it, but the family tells of the story of my mother and my aunt taking me and 4 more of my cousins all in a car to a drive-in movie theater to see MASH.
Sorry. That film came out in 1970.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I mean, we were like babies. I don't remember, but they got in all this trouble from their husbands because the husbands were gone to a golf tournament, and which would have been my father and my uncle, and so they had this great idea to go to the drive-in movie theater. I don't know where it was. I don't remember anything about it, but you just reminded me of that when you said that your parents were kind of permissive about movies. But, I mean, we were like babies is what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? I don't even remember going. But there's always been, at Christmas, then they'll start talking about stories and stuff like that. Do you need to go? Is somebody calling you?
No, not at all. No.
Okay, do you have another movie?
Do I have another movie? Well, I thought, I wasn't going to put it in the Skype chat, but I would go with a little bit lighter note, Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Have you seen that one before, Debbie? play the trailer for that one.
I haven't seen Fast Times at Ridgemont.
Are you serious?
I swear to God in heaven. What is it about?
It's about
swear
high
to
school.
God. Okay, let's take a look and see. I'm sorry, I just haven't done it. It says Fast Times at Ridgemont High Pizza Delivery.
Oh, that's a good scene.
Or Sammy Hagar. No? Okay.
Why don't we do the pizza? Well, we can do the pizza delivery, or we can do the trailer.
I like the trailers because it really kind of spills out what it was about. Okay. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Here we go. 1982. Here we go.
Universal Pictures presents everything you always wanted to do in high school with everyone you always wanted to do it with.
Hey, bud, let's party.
They're the students of Ridgemont High. Brad Hamilton, the fast food king.
I shall serve no fries before their time.
It says 100% guaranteed, you moron.
Mister, if you don't shut up, I'm going to kick 100% of your ass.
Charles Jefferson, a man with a mission.
Oh, gnarly.
Linda Barrett, not exactly the girl next door.
Awesome. Totally awesome.
And Jeff surfs up Spicoli.
People on lewds should not drive.
I've never even seen this trailer.
What? Yes, you have.
I swear to Jesus Christ. I swear on everything sacred, I have never even seen this trailer.
Were you in Sunday school all day?
I don't know. I was raised by a Marine. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know. It was. I didn't even, if you would have asked me who was in this, I would have had no idea. I thought I was going to say the Brat Pack. Is this the Brat Pack?
No.
Okay.
No.
But I want to stop for 1 second. I want to interrupt this show with a quick news bulletin that's going to blow your minds. Let me see if I can remember the link here. Yeah, this is me closer to the mic. This is where I stay. I stay kind of back here. What is his name? It's probably in my history. Let's take a look and see if it's in my history. Okay, here we go. Now, I'm going to play something for you guys, and then I'm going to tell you something that's going to really, you're going to go, oh my God. And where is it? Hold on, I got to find it. I'm sorry. Let's see, it's on the Dallas News. Oh, where the hell did it go? It must be on my history. I'll find it. I know it's here. I just have to find it. Let me look on my history. Damn it. Hold on. I'm misspelling something. History. Okay, it is. It's on here somewhere. It's here somewhere. Hold on.
His story.
Whose story?
My story.
Oh, history. I get it. The first thing I did on this computer today was Kevin Kierstead. I listened to Kevin Kierstead's show. A little bit of it, about the last few minutes. Where is it? It's right. I'm going to find it just a second. I looked at it when Heather showed it to me before I went to work. Hold on. It's here somewhere. Oh, I shouldn't have said anything until I found it. Damn it. I'm sorry. I'm just sitting here going blah, 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 and just rambling. It's here. I'm sorry. Hold on. It's here. I promise it's here. Just hang on just a second. I'm looking for it.
Jeez.
What?
Come on. I'm kidding.
I don't know how to Google search it. Heather sent me the link, and I don't know. How did I find it on my computer? I don't remember. Well, I'll just have to look it up with Google. Let's see.
20 years later.
Fuck you. Hold on just a second. I'll find it. Where is it? I found it. Shut the fuck up. I found it. Okay, here we go. Ready? Take a listen to this. This is hot off the AP wire just 4 hours ago. I'm waiting for the video to open, and this is going to blow your mind. It's actually audio. All right, and take a listen to this. Now, on my show, coming up live from Dallas and the news.
Hi, good evening. A man is in the Hunt County Jail tonight after police and sheriff's deputies say he was a one-man crime spree. They say he stole a police vehicle.
But not just any police vehicle, it was the chief's. That man survived nearly 24 gunshots from officers and crashing into an 18-wheeler. Only on Fox 4, James Rose talked to the suspect who has the chase video. James.
Well, Clarice and Stephen, small towns, it's not unusual for chiefs of police to be out on patrol. This incident, police say, started with a suspicious vehicle. The Quinlan police chief responded. The neighboring chief from West Tawakoni went to back him up. The man claiming the suspicious vehicle was arrested for an outstanding felony theft warrant, and that was just the beginning. This is Hunt County dashcam video. A short time after police say 26-year-old Brandon Brewer stole the West Tawakoni chief's pickup truck and dodges a hail of gunfire and then runs a roadblock. Hunt County Sheriff Randy Meeks describes how Brewer got away in the Ford F-150 crew cab pickup.
Chief Thornburg looks up, and this guy has stepped through the handcuffs, unbuckled his seatbelt, climbed over and got in the driver's seat and took off. And then one of my deputies set up a roadblock because there's only one way in and one way out.
Sheriff Meeks is seeing his responding deputy's video for the first time.
Yeah, that's the bad guy.
You can see the officer already has his gun drawn.
When you've got a guy that has stolen a police vehicle and he's coming at you in that vehicle, his intentions are to take you out.
Here are pictures of the chief's truck riddled with bullets.
I don't know why I did not get hit. I swear I should have got hit.
Meeks says the three lawmen fired nearly 23 shots, none of them hitting Brewer. He goes on a short distance later and slams into an 18-wheeler.
18-wheeler disappeared or something. I don't know. I hit an 18-wheeler.
Okay, are you ready to hear the story?
Go ahead.
45 minutes before this happened, he was at my daughter's house banging on the back door, wanting to come in to hide from the police. And Philip went outside, and I think they got into a physical scuffle because he was threatening Heather. He was on drugs, and he was flipped out of his mind. And Heather goes, "Get out of here, you crackhead." She goes, they knew him from school, and he was Heather's house. Well, anyway, he came over there and parked in the back. He had a 2014 Mercedes-Benz, and Heather said that Philip stayed out in the front yard talking to him for a while, and he came back in, and he goes, "Wow, he just bought a brand new Mercedes-Benz." And Heather said, "What?" And he said, "Yeah, he bought it from his credit union and all this bullshit." And then 45 minutes. I mean, the thing about it is I guess what I'm trying to show you here is what if by some strange coincidence, Philip would have got in that car with him? Wow, that would have been bad, Debbie. Why do you say that? Well, because they riddled the car with him driving with 24 shots.
Oh, you know what? I was on mute. I'm sorry. Yeah, that would have been sucky. That would have been really sucky.
Wait, everybody take a drink. Mr. Midnight Movie said he was on mute.
There we go. Have I mentioned Mr. Solution?
We take a hit of something. I don't know what. But anyway,
acid.
Can you believe that, though? He survived 24 gunshots and crashing into an 18-wheeler while driving a stolen police car. I think that's pretty shocking. And just 45 minutes earlier, he was banging, because Heather had sent me a text that said, "Mom, get Dad." And I was like, "What's going on?" And she was like, "There's a guy that's over here banging on our door, and I won't let him in." And then he pushed his way through the door, and Heather goes, "Stephen!" like that. And Stephen comes walking around the corner and looked at him and said, "Turn around and walk out." And then Philip had pulled up behind the house because he was getting home from work. And anyway, it was just an amazing story to me. I thought it was pretty wild, if you ask me. But
Sure was. Jesus.
I mean, that's pretty bad. You know, they shot at him. I mean, you should see that squad car that he stole. It's like riddled with bullets and stuff. I mean, bullet holes and stuff. It's pretty wild, but anyway.
Yeah. You know, I'm so glad I'm out of the stage where, like, the friends that were breaking the law and doing stupid things aren't in my life anymore.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. Oh, my God. Ugh. So okay.
What is next for the movies? Do you want me to pick one, or do you want to
Yeah,
pick
but don't say what it is. You don't have to put the YouTube video, but just type the name of it in here while I go and check on.
I got to get up out of bed.
Oh, I'm sorry. Then don't. Just tell me.
No, I'm sorry. No.
I'm going to check the children over here and see if they have anything.
Fuck. Debbie, you're making me work. I'm kidding. Oh, fuck. Oh.
Oh, I hear the music. Da, 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 da. Hello, Fab Days. Hello, Andrew. Hello, Shillbilly, Joe Seeker. Hello, News Guy. Hello, Barco. Oh, okay, that's a good one. Hello, Guy. Victor put a bug in Debbie's ear that Barco's about to Pied Piper her audience off to talk shit about her elsewhere. Hey, if it's not somebody talking about me, I don't feel like I'm on Spreaker. Okay. Y'all just want drama, and we don't do drama here. We very rarely do drama. Sometimes we do. Sometimes we talk about it. If it gets to that's a good one too. If it gets to a certain point, then we talk about it. But we don't normally talk about drama. So if you're looking for drama, I'm sorry. Bathtub Girl is horrible. No, I'm joking. Okay. Stop it. That's enough already. Okay. This one I think you're all going to know. It is one of my favorite, I guess I want to say like classic rock movies. Classic movies. I don't know if you'd call it classic. Is it on Turner Classic Movies yet? No, I don't think so. Maybe.
Yes, it is, I think.
Yeah. And here we go with 5 kids get together in not study hall, but detention and end up being best friends in the Breakfast Club.
It is now 7:06. You have exactly 8 hours and 54 minutes to ponder the error of your ways. Any questions?
Yeah. Does Barry Manilow know that you raid his wardrobe?
A brain, a beauty, a jock, a rebel, and a recluse.
Can't believe this is really happening to me.
Before this day is over, they'll break the rules.
Chicks cannot hold their smoke. That's what it is.
Bare their souls.
I'm a nymphomaniac.
Are your parents aware of this?
Take some chances.
Being bad feels pretty good, huh?
And touch each other in a way they never dreamed possible.
Why'd you do that?
Because I knew you wouldn't.
The Breakfast Club. They only met once.
I don't want to be alone anymore.
You don't have to be.
But it changed their lives forever.
I mean, I consider you guys my friends. I'm not wrong, am I?
Universal Pictures presents Emilio Estevez, Paul Gleason, Anthony Michael Hall, Judd Nelson, Molly Ringwald, and Ali Sheedy in a John Hughes film.
Why are you being so nice to me? Because you're letting me.
The Breakfast Club.
Now, the other one, the other John Hughes film, I found much more enjoyable.
Okay. I don't know if that's the one I'm going to do now, but this is a boy movie I consider from 1982, which goes a little something like this. What was the tagline from that? Was that the one where they go, "That's right, we bad, we bad"? Was that it? No? Is it? You know, where they walk in the jail and they're going, "That's right." No, that would have been some. Don't listen to me. I'm not really good when it comes to these older movies. That would be Mr. Minette Movie's job.
Me and you are about the same age. But I think you were really sheltered.
I've tried to tell you I was sheltered. You won't believe me.
Did you go to the movies much as a kid?
We ain't partners. We ain't brothers and we ain't friends. I'm putting you down and keeping you down until Gans is locked up or dead.
And if Gans gets away, you're gonna be sorry you ever met me.
I'm already sorry.
Nick Nolte is a cop. Eddie Murphy is a con.
I can help you get Gans, but you gotta get me out of here first.
You're crazy.
He pulls some strings.
See how you need me a little more than you thought, huh, Mr. K?
He pulls some scams.
So where do you want to do it, honey? Want to hop up on the counter?
Nah, we can go in this room over here next to the bathroom.
Give me a break.
I'm dead serious.
Come on, we're on the move. Let's go.
They've got 2 killers to track down.
Toss me that piece, and he won't waste him.
They've got a kidnapping going down.
I want the money. I don't know what you're talking about. I want that Indian to snap her neck.
They've got a fortune to hunt down.
I want to know what's going on between you and Gans.
$500,000.
And it's all coming down in 48 hours.
But I gave you 48 hours to come up with something, and the clock's running.
This guy got a real itchy trigger finger, and he's a nervous cop. You better listen to him. You get your brain blown out.
I'm the calm type.
I'm looking for a good old boy by the name of Billy Bear.
Never heard of him.
Heard of him now, man? You know, you are real stupid for a cop, man. You're following this guy too close.
Yeah, well, most cops are pretty stupid, but since you landed in jail, what the hell does that make you?
What's happening, Luther? I'm sorry about the door, man. Did that hurt? It looked real painful.
You come clean and we're going again right here, right now.
Are you in some hurry or something?
Yes, I'm in a hurry. I haven't done anything for 3 years.
Oh, you used to be a priest or something.
This ain't my night.
If you screw up, I can promise you, you're going down.
They couldn't like each other less. They couldn't need each other more.
You want to bet?
And if they can get off each otother's case,
Look at you got a $500 suit on, you're still a lowlife.
Yeah, but I look good.
they just might solve this one.
Being a cop is a hard job, Jack.
Nick Nolte, Eddie Murphy,
We ain't brothers, we ain't partners, and we ain't friends. Now, if Gans gets away with my money, you're gonna be sorry you ever met me.
I'm already sorry.
48 hours.
Y'all be cool.
Didn't see it. I didn't see it. I swear to God. I didn't see it.
Oh, Debbie. Now, you saw Kramer versus Kramer.
Never saw it.
Why'd you pick that out of the lineup?
It was in the chat room. Somebody had suggested it in the chat room. I'm sorry. I hadn't seen it. I wish I had.
That is a great film, by the way.
I have one that's going to be your favorite. Now, it has this certain film I'm going to play right now listed as debuting 1980. So take a listen to 19. But then when I go to YouTube, it says 1977. So, but it is listed. I have right here list of 1980s films, and it's got, you know, blah, 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 blah. And this is one of those. Oh, wait. Hold on. I think I picked up. But why do they have that listed at 1980s? I might as well tell you, they have The Empire Strikes Back at 80 and Return of the Jedi at 83.
That is correct.
Well, then on YouTube it says 1977, but let's take a listen. Back off the computer a little bit.
Oh, okay. Star Wars was 77. Empire Strikes Back was 80.
So it wasn't 80 and 83 then?
Star Wars was 77. Empire Strikes Back was 80. And then 83 was Return of the Jedi. So 80, yeah. The last two parts of the trilogy, of the Star Wars trilogy, were 80 and 83.
Mm-hmm. Let's take a listen to The Empire Strikes Back.
Luke Skywalker and Han Solo rescued the princess, destroyed the Death Star, but their story didn't end there. the creators of the biggest smash hit of all time, bring you the next episode in the Star Wars saga, The Empire Strikes Back. The continuing story of our band of heroes: Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, Han Solo, C-3PO.
Who's the guy with the stupid voice? Why didn't they have that guy that going, "It wasn't over in 77"? You know, that guy that does those real deep voices? Why'd they have this weird guy doing it? Was this your dad?
It sounds like John Lovitz.
Oh,
doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just like, and the Empire Strikes Back.
And the Empire Strikes Back.
The Empire Strikes Back.
News at 11.
R2-D2 and Chewbacca. And introducing Lando Calrissian. It's an epic of romance.
They're not playing any of the talking stuff from it. Let me show you one thing cute, which is just for a little moment here, which is called Star Wars as told by a 3-year-old.
I love that.
Here she goes. 1 minute and 30 seconds long. Star Wars according to a 3-year-old.
Okay. The sound people capture robots and drive and sell them in a garage sale. It's kind of like garage sale, but except they're selling robots. And no one's going to buy R2 and the shiny guy. The shiny guy always worries. Luke's going to buy those. And Kenobi's kind of a teacher. He's teaching Luke how to learn how to do his little light-up sword. He has to try to block the little Pokeball. He tried to do it without seeing. Obi Kenobi sometimes moves things around. Sometimes he disappears. Princess Leia got out of jail and out of the spaceship. And they got the big thing that blowed up stuff. We blowed it up together. It blowed up Princess Leia's planet. But don't talk back to Darth Vader. He'll get ya. It's an exciting movie.
Thank you, Mr. Midnight Movies. Now, I was doing something the other day while in my car with our little 4-year-old munchkin that... just take a listen. I was trying to do something cool and it sounded dorky. Okay, listen.
What is segregation? I don't know. Probably, that's funny. What does that mean? What is racism? Racism? Polar bears? What is prejudiced? Person in business. What is segregation? It's coming. Hold on. It's coming. Electric. Okay.
I couldn't think of any of the other words.
Not bad.
I thought it was cute when I said, "What is racism?" He goes, "Polar bears." I don't know why he said that.
I have the last one I just put in your box. I really liked the trailer. I like the movie. A lot of people don't like it because it's kind of convoluted. This film also, I think it came out in 82 or 83. And this was Sergio Leone's last film.
Again, something I never saw. All right, let's take a look at this and see what's going on with it. The One Angry Jew called in and I missed his call. We talked earlier today about a complete different subject than what we're talking about He has something to tell you, Mr. Midnight Movie, that's going to shock you. You won't believe it. I'm going to let him tell you, though, after we get off this this trailer right here for everybody.
I'm not interested in your friends in high places, and I don't trust politicians.
No, if we listened to you, we'd still be rolling drunks for a living. Are you broke? You'll carry that stink of the streets with you the rest of your life.
I like this thing of the streets. It makes me feel good. I like the...
Okay, don't say anything. Let me see if anybody's still in my chat room, if Barco hasn't started up his show yet. Does anybody know what that is? That show? Dun, 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 dun. No? No guesses? They're all having fights right now, I think. Okay, they're having fights about something. Okay, so we'll keep going. Here we go.
Smell it. It opens up my lungs.
What year was this? It says 1984. Yeah, okay, I'm sorry, my bad.
A Sergio Leone film starring Robert De Niro. Once Upon a Time in America. The story of friends. As boys, they made a pact to share their fortunes.
Agreed.
Their loves. And their lives.
You'll put up and you'll shut up. You hear nothing and you see nothing. Just like you did for Bugsy.
You was better off you stayed in the Bronx.
As men, they shared a dream.
I swear to God, Noodles, you and me together, we can make it come true.
To rise together from poverty to power.
There they are. The four horsemen of the apocalypse.
A dream they followed through 2 decades that changed the nation.
You ever think of setting yourselves up in business?
Oh my God!
They forged an empire built on greed, violence, and betrayal.
Today they ask us to get rid of Joe. Tomorrow they ask me to get rid of you. Is that okay with you? Because it's not okay with me.
Open it!
You want to go swimming?
Yeah, let's go for a swim.
We're gonna need you guys today.
You're the only person that I've ever cared about.
Maybe Sharky was right. Maybe I ought to just dump you.
He's gonna do this. He's gonna do it with or without you.
It began as a dream. It grew to an empire. It ended as a mystery that refused to die. Robert De Niro, James Woods, Elizabeth McGovern, Joe Pesci, Burt Young, Tuesday Weld, and Treat Williams in a Sergio Leone film, Once Upon a Time in America.
The feedback is, I got to echo. Elephant Man was stupid, and they should have tossed his ass off a cliff, like in Sparta. Let's see. Just looking at some of the comments over there. They're having a fight. I think they all went to... See, Barco has this new thing he does. He comes over to my chat room, and he starts a show, and he takes all of my listeners. And that's fine. If that's what he needs to do to get listeners, more power to you, Barco. More power to you. I personally would never have to do that. I have my own listeners, but if that's what you feel like you need to do, then that's fine with me. Okay, moving right along. We have so much to cover here. Let's see. Where are we? We are at... Okay, now it's my choice. And then your choice again. That was good, but I'd never seen that before. I didn't really follow it very good, I guess. I'm sorry. Here we go. But if you sit me down, I have an echo, sweetie pie. Why don't you lay back down in bed and just tell me what you want? Okay?
You did, Debbie.
No,
shit.
Lay back down. I'm going to make... Okay. It must be your headphones because it's an echo.
Yeah, am I echoing now? See, I'm not echoing anymore.
No. It's not you echoing. It's me echoing.
I'll put myself on mute when you're talking.
That would be great. I'm still... Okay, it's gone now. All right. Now, hang on just 1 second. Let me do this. Hold on. I wonder what was better, 80s music or 80s movies. I don't think 80s movies was. Okay. Here we go. Oh, I have my fingers on the wrong keys. I don't see the trailer, but I'm going to find it. All I have to do is put in the word trailer. Okay. And here we go. From 1984.
Ghosts.
Hello, Ghostbusters.
They're real.
You do?
They're mean.
You have?
They're here. Ghostbusters.
Hey, anybody see a ghost?
They catch the ghost that won't stay dead. They're armed. They're dangerous.
Try to imagine all life as you know it stopping instantaneously and every molecule in your body exploding at the speed of light.
All right, that's bad. Okay. All right, important safety tip. Thanks, Egon.
They're professionals.
Oh, I'm the chairman of the largest paranormal removal company in America.
You see it?
They're all that stands between you and the end of the world.
This city is headed for a disaster of biblical proportion. Real wrath of God type stuff. Fire and brimstone coming down from the sky. Human sacrifice, dogs and cats living together. Mass hysteria. Your girlfriend lives in the corner penthouse of Spook Central.
You want this body?
Is this a trick question?
Ghostbusters.
All right, Mr. Midnight Movie.
We saw, we kicked it.
Ass. Put your thinking cap on because it's, you know what time it is. Do you know? Can you tell me what time do you think it is?
Howdy doody time?
It's howdy doody time. It's howdy. No, it's time for a quiz for Mr. Midnight Movies. Tonight's quiz is going to be entitled 1980s Films, and the actual test quiz is Who Said That? Mr. Midnight Movie, are you up for it?
I will try.
I'm going to wager that Mr. Midnight Movie will get every one of the answers correct. For the correct answer, you will hear me go ding. And for the wrong answer, I will go boom. Okay. Number one.
Will you also wager me in the race against you and me?
Oh, shit. Okay, you ready? Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit sniffing glue.
Airplane.
I have, and if you had the sense of a billy goat, you'd clean your house up instead of bumming around ours.
God.
Is it Risky Business, The Outsiders, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, or Beetlejuice?
Fast Times at Ridgemont High. No, wait.
I have, and if you have the sense of a billy goat, you'd clean your house up instead of bumming around ours.
God.
We'll come back to it.
Right.
It seems to me the only thing that you've learned is that Caesar is a salad dressing, dude.
Fast Times.
That's not one of them. I will tell you that the person that said its name was Mr. Ryan. It's either Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, The Breakfast Club, The Blues Brothers, or American Werewolf. It seems to me the only thing you've learned is that Caesar's is a salad dressing, dude. Dude.
Oh, shit. You know what? God, see, you set me up to fail, Debbie.
We'll
That's what you always do.
We'll come back to it. Number 4. Okay. Jareth says, everything I've done.
I'm going to say Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, and that movie sucked, by the way. I don't remember movies that suck that well. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Everything I've done for you, everything I've done for you. I move the stars for no one. Jareth said that. Was it The Money Pit, E.T., Labyrinth, or Fast Times?
Everything I've done for you.
Everything I've done for you. I move the stars for no one.
I'm going to say Labyrinth, but I didn't see Labyrinth, and I heard it was a crappy film.
Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and take a look around once in a while, you could miss it. Was that Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Ghost Rider, Field of Dreams, or Golden Child? And I'll tell you this. He broke the fourth wall when it was said. Do you know what that means?
Oh, Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Good for you. What does breaking the fourth wall mean? I know.
Talking to the audience.
Talking to the audience. All right. First, you got to do the truffle shuffle. Was that Police Academy, Weird Science, Adventures in Babysitting, or The Goonies?
I think it was The Goonies.
I don't know either. This is.
I think I'm going to do horrible on this.
Well,
test.
this is actually labeled very difficult. We figured there was too much happiness here for just the two of us, so we figured the next logical step was to have a critter. Was that Footloose, Raising Arizona, Easy Money, or Spinal Tap? We figured there was too much happiness here for just the two of us, so we figured the next logical step was to have us a critter. It was a comedy.
Oh, was Leaving Arizona there or Raising Arizona?
You got it. I don't know if you're right or wrong. Now, Colonel Sanders said, "No, sir, I didn't see you playing with your dolls again." Was that Spaceballs, Adventures in Babysitting, The Fog, or Airplane?
I believe that was Airplane.
Okay. Hey, I like that hat, man. They sell men's clothing. They sell men's clothes. Oh, damn. They sell men's clothes. Where you got that? Ren said that.
Give me some options here. I'm probably
Footloose, Lost Boys, Labyrinth, or The Little Mermaid? It was labeled almost impossible.
Yeah, thank you, Debbie. You're putting me in a hole here.
I'm sorry.
Let me see here. Okay, give me.
Hey, I like that hat, man. They sell men's clothes. Where you got that? Footloose, Lost Boys, Labyrinth, or The Little Mermaid?
Lost Boys.
And last but not least, Death by Stereo. Was that Gremlins, Friday the 13th, The Lost Boys, or Earth Girls Are Easy?
I'm going to guess Earth Girls Are Easy. I did not see that film, but I'm going to guess it.
Number 1, you guessed Airplane. Ding. Number 2, you guessed Ridgemont High. Boom. It was The Outsiders. It says Ponyboy Curtis tells this to his...
We said we were going to go back to that.
Oh, man, I'm sorry. All right. Number 3, it seems to me the only thing you've learned that Caesar is a salad dressing, dude. You answered Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Ding. I said, everything I've done for you. You guessed Labyrinth. Ding. Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around, and once in a while you miss something. You guessed Ferris Bueller. Ding. First, you got to do the truffle shuffle. You guessed The Goonies. Ding. We figured there was too much happiness for here. Blah, 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 blah. You guessed Raising Arizona. Ding. Colonel Sanders said, no, sir. I didn't see you playing with your dolls again. You guessed Airplane. Boom, boom. It was Spaceballs. It was said by Rick Moranis. And
Wait, Colonel, I thought there was an actual Colonel Sanders on that film.
It says the Colonel has caught Dark Helmet Rick Moranis playing with his Princess Vespa doll behind the closed doors and embarrasses him with his quote. The famous movie quote spoofs the Star Wars movies. The princess was kidnapped by Dark Helmet and must be rescued by Lone Star. And when he walks in, he goes, I didn't see you playing with your dolls again. Okay. Then I said, hey, I like that hat, man. They sell men's clothes. Where you got that? You guessed Lost Boys. Boom, boom. It was from Footloose. And last but not least, I said Death by Stereo. You guessed Earth Girls Are Easy. It was from Lost Boys. So you scored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You scored a 60. But that was hard. That was a hard quiz. It was almost difficult. I mean, it was almost, they have difficult, impossible, all those different things. But I'm going to give you a chance to redeem yourself with something from another one that says, how many 80s films have you seen? All right. And here we go. Are you in bed, Mr. Midnight Movie?
Yes, I am. Do I have to get up for this?
No, you don't have to. Never mind.
I can see. Okay.
Can you see your screen? Can you see your screen from where you're at?
I think I can, but it's far away, and I have bad eyesight.
Then don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
No, it's okay, Debbie. Well, hey, what was the first R-rated film you saw?
I'm thinking. Was Top Gun rated R? Everything's rated R, right?
No! Top Gun was rated PG. Give me a break. That was a good film, though. I mean, I enjoyed that as a kid. What about The Breakfast Club? Did you see that?
Not in the movie theater, no. A lot of them I saw with Vic after I got married. It was like...
How come you didn't see The Breakfast Club?
I don't know. I just didn't. I'm sorry.
It came out in 83, maybe 84. Would your parents have allowed you to see an R-rated film at like 14, 15?
No. Are you kidding? No.
What?
You don't realize how strict my father was. He was a Marine, and I was his daughter.
Okay, so would the boys have been able to see an R-rated film at 14, 15?
My brother could do anything.
So you weren't allowed to. So you were pretty sheltered. Okay, well, fuck it.
I wasn't even allowed to leave the house practically. I mean, you can not believe me if you want, but I'm not telling you a lie. I'm telling you the truth. Ask Annette. If Annette shows up, she'll say, fuck yeah, he was strict.
Now, what about 16 Candles?
Never saw it.
What?
I didn't see it. I wouldn't lie. If I saw it, I'd tell you.
That is one of the more enjoyable films.
All right. Can you see your screen? It's okay if you can't.
Those are really tiny, Debbie.
Okay. Then just lay back down. I'm going to do one where I talk to you. Okay, here we go. Now, All right, 80s movies quiz. Test your knowledge on classic films from the 80s. And it says, answer a quick question to access this article. What does that mean? Okay. All right. All right, and away we go. I'm not going to do that one. You know why? Because some of those ones, they don't let you get to your answers. They make you go through all this crap to get through it. Because I like this other website that's called Fun Trivia. I love that website. And I'm going to do a quick search on it. What do you think was the decade that was the best movies of all? It seems like they got worse and worse the later the 80s went. You know?
They got to be a little bit more, I guess, a little bit more serious the later the 80s went. But they were, you know, America had gone, you know, had a lot, in the late 70s through the early 80s, America seemed to have a love affair with the 1950s. And that really culminated, I mean, really brought, I mean, the film that really came together with that was Back to the Future. Debbie?
Oh, I'm listening. Back to the Future. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was typing something.
Now, did you see that film?
Back to the Future? Yes. That's labeled as one of my favorite films of all time.
Yeah.
All right. This one's going to be a timed quiz. I need your answer as fast as you can give it to me. There's 10 questions, starting with, in the movie 16 Candles, how many kids are there in the Baker family?
3.
They only met once, but it changed their lives forever. Is this a tagline for what movie? Is it Finders Keepers, Overboard, The Goonies, or Breakfast Club?
Breakfast Club.
Correct. For the following question, I'll give you a plot summary and you choose the film. 6 strangers are gathered together in a strange old house and must solve a mystery before the police arrive. Is it House on the Hill, Murder on the Orient Express, Murder by Death, or Clue?
Wait. This is an 80's films, is it?
It says favorite films from the 80s.
Not Murder on the Orient Express. Clue.
All right. Correct. It lights up green if you're correct. Which horror movie from 1983 starring Desi Arnaz Jr. as a man who bet $20,000 to write a novel in a house that is presumed to be haunted? Was it Murder by Death, The Long Night, The Burning, or House with the Long Shadows?
I'm going to say House with the Long Shadows.
You would be correct. It also had Vincent Price. In 1985, Pat Benatar wrote a song called Invincible for which of the following films? Was it St. Elmo's Fire, Young Blood, Nightmare on Elm Street, or The Legend of Billie Jean?
Legend of Billie Jean.
Invincible. Correct, Mr. Midnight Movie. It also starred Helen Slater and Christian Slater and Peter Coyote. In 1987, which movie did John Malkovich star in a dual role of a scientist and a lovable android? Was it Alien, Life Force, Cherry, or Making Mr. Right?
I'm going to say Making Mr. Right.
And you would be correct. It also, he said, it gives a little blurb about it if you're right and blah, blah, blah. Glenn Headley and Laura. Okay. Which of the following actors or actresses was not in St. Elmo's Fire? Was it Holly Hunter, Martin Balsam, Anna Marie Hosford, or Jenny Wright? Was not
Holly Hunter.
Was not in St. Elmo's Fire.
Yeah.
And you would be correct. And the next one says, in the 1984 sci-fi horror film Night of the Comet, what color was the calcium dust that was left by the human bodies that had disintegrated? Orange, yellow, black, or green? Night of the Comet.
God, I never saw that film, so I'm going to just guess and say yellow.
No, it was orange. But we'll just let that. In 1980 movie, Shag, what was the name of the town that Luann, Carson, Pudge, and Milena were all from? Was it Greenville, Myrtle Beach, Lewisburg, or Spartanburg? The movie Shag. I've never heard of that movie.
Never heard of it either.
Let's just take a guess. We'll just say Greenville, and it was Spartanburg. Okay. In Urban Cowboy, what was the occupation of Deborah Winger's character, Sissy? Was she a secretary, a tow truck driver, a factory worker, or a nurse? Tow truck driver.
She was a tow truck driver, sure.
That's right. Remember when she shot the finger to the guy? Okay. It says in the scene after she and Bud split up, he waves to her as she is hooking up a car and she shoots him the finger. In the 1987 comedy The All-Nighter, who portrayed the character Mickey Leroy? I've never heard of that movie either. This one was listed as very difficult too.
All-Nighter. Give me some guesses
Was
here.
it John? I'm sorry. Was it John Turlsky, Stephen Bauer, James Shanta, or Michael Ontkean?
Give it a guess, Debbie. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine.
I have no idea. It was Michael Ontkean. In 16 Candles, Samantha Baker celebrated her 16th birthday and her family forgot all about it because of her sister's wedding. True or false?
True.
Correct. Which of the following 1980s flicks did Kevin J. O'Connor star in? Back to the Future and Secret of My Success, FX and The Goonies, Teen Wolf and Shag, or Steel Magnolias and Peggy Sue Got Married?
The Goonies. Wait.
Kevin O'Connor.
I'm going to say The Goonies. The one with the... Am I wrong?
Nope, it was Steel Magnolias and Peggy Sue Got Married.
Damn you, Debbie. for making me look stupid.
Peggy Sue Got Married was released in 1985. True or false?
False.
Correct. This is actually good for you. Anytime you're thinking real hard, that's really good for your brain. Anne Wedgeworth, who had a small role in Steel Magnolias, was from which of the following sitcoms? Family Ties, The Jeffersons, Maude, or Three's Company? Anne Wedgeworth. I have no idea who that is.
Who played the mother in Steel Magnolias? Wait, the mother in what? Peggy Sue Got Married?
It says she had a small role in Steel Magnolias. What sitcom was she from? Family Ties, The Jeffersons, Maude, or Three's Company?
I'm going to say, Maude.
Three's Company.
Damn you!
She was the lady that baked the cake that looked like an armadillo, and she played Lana, the neighbor that was infatuated with Jack.
Oh.
And our results are: number 1 was wrong. Doesn't tell me what the right answer was, but it wasn't. Whatever.
Just get out your red pen, Debbie.
Oh, I can just, okay. Number 1, you said 16 candles, and that was wrong. It was number 4, 4 kids. All right, you guessed number 2 for The Breakfast Club. You were correct. Number 3, you guessed Clue, which is correct. Number 4, you guessed House of Long Shadows. That was correct. Number 5, you guessed The Legend of Billie Jean. That was correct. Number 6, you guessed Making Mr. Right. You were correct. Number 7, you guessed Holly Hunter. You were correct. 1984, you guessed Orange, and it says most people got it wrong. 75% of the people that answered that got it wrong. It was, you guessed yellow, it was orange. Okay. And
Night of the Comet was about, by the way?
What?
It was about, I remember it got really bad reviews, but Night of the Comet was about, parents all ended up disintegrating or dying or whatever, and only teenagers were left.
All right. And on number 9, you guessed Spartanburg. We just kind of guessed, and you were wrong. Spartanburg was the correct answer.
You guessed Greenville.
Shut up. In Urban Cowboy, you guessed Tow Truck Driver. You were correct about that. In 1987's The All-Nighter, who played Mickey Leroy, it was Michael Onkeen. We didn't have no idea about that one. 16 Candles, you guessed right about the birthday. That was correct. Steel Magnolias, we had no idea about that. Peggy Sue Got Married, you were correct. And in the last one, you were incorrect. So you scored 9 out of 15, which would give you I have to do my homeschool math as a homeschool mom. So how you do that is you say 100 divided by 15. The answers are worth 6.6 apiece, and you missed 6. So 6 times 16 equals, that can't be right. 96? You didn't make it. Did you make a 30-something? No, there's no way. I don't know. I'm doing it wrong. Anyway, let's go on. All right, let's go pick out another one of your movies that we have here.
Let's do 16 Candles.
All right, let's do
that.
Oh, I had my screen share going. Let me tap that. Boink, boink. Are you looking at your screen, or are you laying down? You're laying down, right? And you're muted. Okay. 16 Candles coming at you. What movie, while we're just sitting here waiting on 16 Candles, what movie do you think personifies the 80s?
Jeez. I'll have to think about that.
Think about it while we watch the trailer, or look at the trailer, or hear the trailer from 16 Candles, from Classic Trailers. I can hear the scratching.
So,
Here we go.
What's the story? I mean, you got a guy or?
Yes, 3 big ones, and they went blood.
Her name is Samantha Baker, and today is her 16th birthday.
Fred, she's gotten her boobies.
Oh, I'd better go get my magnifying glass.
They forgot my birthday. Classic. This is the single worst day of my entire life.
Universal Pictures presents...
Score, a direct hit.
16 Candles.
You say it's your birthday. It's my birthday too.
The story of a girl who's stuck with a guy who's driving her crazy.
Nice manners, babe.
And stuck on a guy she's crazy about.
Who's Jake?
Jake Ryan? Jake's my boy. Jake is a senior, and he's beautiful and perfect. He doesn't even know you exist. He smiles at me and I don't say anything. Can't believe I'm such a jerk. You quit feeling sorry for yourself. It's bad for your complexion.
You know Samantha Baker? Kids are looking at me a lot. It's kind of cool the way she's always looking at me. Maybe she's retarded.
What's happening, hot stuff?
His name is Long Duck Dong.
Nothing could shock me anymore.
Underpants.
Can I borrow your underpants for 10 minutes?
Girls' underpants.
Hate that rock and roll rubbish.
Everybody in this family has just gone totally out of limits.
You guys, you just gotta be cool. You just gotta chill out and just be cool. Just watch me.
Why, you little scuzzbag.
I'll let you take Carolyn home. She's so blitz, she won't know the difference.
Jake, I don't have a car.
You can take mine.
I gotta get out of here before anything else terrible happens.
She's stuck between a half-wit
Very hot, very hot.
and a heartbreaker.
I want a serious girlfriend, somebody I can love, that's gonna love me back.
Pretty intense, huh? Over.
Everyone she knows is either on her case
You know you're the one I want to bug, huh?
or out of their tree.
Bonsai!
It only happens once in a lifetime,
This has got to be a joke.
and once is enough.
Happy birthday, Samantha.
This is getting good.
16 Candles.
I guess that's the movie that put her over the top, huh?
I guess pretty much. You know, I found it charming as I've gotten older. When I was younger, I didn't like it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's kind of grown on me.
Mm-hmm.
And how about Uncle Buck?
Uncle Buck. I haven't seen that.
What? John Candy?
No, I haven't seen it. I don't know why I haven't seen it. But I will do this. I will pick out one that I was wanting to hear, and it was, okay, here we go. This is a good movie. It's got a good plot, good everything, I think. And here we go from 1983.
So your folks are going out of town.
Just use your best judgment. You know we trust you.
You got the place all to yourself?
A good time, Joe. In the privacy of your own home.
Just take those old records off the shelf.
That's her. She's fantastic. Yeah.
I sit and listen to them by myself.
Did you have a good time last night?
I had a great time.
Today's music ain't got the same soul.
You ever get high, Joe?
Don't let me do anything stupid. Don't worry.
I like that old time rock and roll.
Who's the U-boat commander?
Don't try to take me to a disco.
I don't remember giving permission for a party, Joe.
A party?
I still like that old time rock and roll.
I've got a trig midterm tomorrow, and I'm being chased by Guido, the killer pimp.
Kind of music just soothes the soul.
Doesn't anyone want to accomplish anything, or do we just want to make money?
Make money. Make a lot of money.
That old time rock and roll.
There's a time for playing it safe. And a time for risky business.
What'd you think of that movie?
I loved it. Loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it.
No, I saw that as a kid. Well, as a teenager, I saw it. Really enjoyed it.
Rebecca De Mornay, I thought, was going to melt Victor's heart when we had that. I think we still, I know we still have it. All right, moving along. Let's go.
Now, if I talk about a film that, and I didn't like the movie, but defined the 80s, in my opinion, would be Beverly Hills Cop.
Good choice. I don't think I could have done any better than that. Now, one of mine that I believe define the 80s, that's a great choice. I can see it in my mind, but I can't think of the name of it. Oh, yes, I can. Okay, this one. I don't know why. I just think it defined the 80s for some reason. Oops, I hit the wrong thing. Oops, I'm just messing up here. All right. And here we go. At least I think it was a movie. Yeah, from 1984. Excuse me. Here we go.
Prince in his first motion picture. Before he created the music, he lived every bit of it. He risked too much for the one thing that meant everything. His music. Prince. The story. The struggle. The movie. Purple Rain.
Comments?
I hated that film. I thought Prince was an asshole in that movie, a sexist pig, and I'm not a big fan on the sexist character and stuff, but in the movie Purple Rain, I found him to be reprehensible. I couldn't stand him.
Well, I will say this. I loved the song. I think it personifies the 80s. This song is like the anthem to the 80s. And this was recorded live. This is actually live recording, and it was done so well. Yeah.
I like the song. I mean, the song to me is about, a lot of it's about a person trying to find himself. Well, not Purple Rain, but the song Dove's Cry, in my opinion, has a lot of meaning. But the film is a miserable, awful film. But the song, to me, it's, maybe I'm like my mother, she's never satisfied. Maybe I'm like my father, too bold. Whatever, but it was, to me, it deals with the mother-father dynamic and what we come from and stuff. But the movie doesn't give the song any justice. I hated the film Purple Rain. Absolutely hated it.
All right. Don't hold back now. Be honest.
Sorry, Debbie. Now, did you like the movie?
You're not going to believe me when I say this.
Well, you never saw it.
I never saw it. I never saw it.
Yeah. The film is a miserable, awful film.
Was it bad?
It was awful. I hated it. I hated Purple Rain. And maybe if I looked at it again, I might like it a little more, but completely hated The movie.
I can sense that.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Did I say I didn't like it? Yeah.
You said you didn't like it. But I was going to play the song, but I can't seem to get it to play for some reason. I don't know why. I know that was not the song, but I was listening because I thought I had heard that song before, but I guess I had not heard that song before. Anyway, all right. I can't seem to find that song. So anyway, we'll just move on after that. I've got an echo. Okay, thank you so much. I wish I could play that, but I can't. I don't know why. It just won't play for some reason. It's
to qualify as an original song score. A score must contain 5
This is
original
from the
songs.
1985
Songs that serve a
Oscars.
dramatic purpose that move the story along.
Wait a minute, stop. Heather mentioned to me the other day that Kathleen Turner has declined in looks so much that she's unrecognizable. Is that the truth?
Well, you saw her in the movie Marley and Me. Yeah, she's obese and yeah.
Heather saw her on Heather saw her on TV the other day and said that she looked like somebody she didn't recognize because she was so hot in the War of the Roses and stuff like that.
Body Heat. Body Heat was the first film that
I
I
never saw
recognized
that.
her.
I never saw that.
Oh,
but
great movie.
she was beautiful in War of the Roses. But anyway, this is from the 1985 Oscars.
So the nominees for Best Original Song Score are, for The Muppets Take Manhattan, Jeff Moss.
For Purple Rain, Prince.
And for songwriter Chris Christopherson. And the winner of a brand new 84 Oscar is...
The winner is Prince for Purple Rain.
Thank you very much. This is Lisa, and this is Wendy.
Boo!
Hold it.
You suck.
This is very unbelievable. I could have never imagined this in my wildest dreams, and I would like to thank the Academy, Mr. Albert Magnoli, my manager Stephen, Bob, Joe, Bobby, Mark, and Matt, who couldn't be with us today, and most of all, God. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Boo!
Stop it. He was all dressed in purple shiny stuff. I'm going to try one more.
Why did you play that awful clip? It makes me vomit, that man.
I wanted to hear what he had to say. Okay, I want to see if you can do this. I know you can do this.
Boo!
Stop it. It's over and gone. All right.
Boo!
Stop it. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I am going to... Mr. Midnight Movie, stop it. Hold on. I'm trying to... Okay, you're just like the Jew. I'll hang up on you. Now, I'm going to play the audio from the Oscars, and you tell me who won the Oscar. They're going to give the list. I bet you can do this. I know you can do this.
And the Oscar goes to...
Oh, great, you numbnuts. Now we don't know what it is. Let's try this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
During the course of the evening, you have heard the 5 songs nominated for original song. To refresh your memories, I offer to sing them all again.
Would you stop it? God, forget it. We're not going to do anything else then. You're just going to scream boo.
Come on,
you won't stop
funny,
saying
Debbie.
boo.
When the crowd starts clapping, somebody has to be the opposition.
Okay.
I'm not booing at you.
But they said just read the names. So the nominees for original song are From Poetic Justice, again, music and lyric by Janet Jackson, James Harris III, and Terry Lewis. From Beethoven's Second, The Day I Fell in Love, music and lyric by Carol Bayer Sager, James Ingram, and Cliff Magnus. From Philadelphia, music and lyric by Neil Young.
Philadelphia won.
Yeah. From Philadelphia, Streets of Philadelphia, music and lyric by Bruce Springsteen.
Bruce Springsteen, Philadelphia won.
Which one? Okay.
Bruce Springsteen.
Very good. I want to hear what he says.
From Sleepless in Seattle, A Wink and a Smile, music by Mark Shaman, lyric by Ramsey McLean. And the Oscar goes to It goes to Bruce Springsteen for Streets of Philadelphia from Philadelphia.
I wonder why she said, that wasn't very nice. It was like, this was a bad choice.
It should have been the black chick. Where's my crack pipe?
They should have played his version of that. I can't stand it. I have to hear that song now. If you will oblige me,
Go
please.
For it.
And you can take a break from saying boo. You're going to piss Jewish producer off, and he's going to call in and say, would you shut up? Streets of Philadelphia. I love this freaking song. And here we go with Mr. Manette moving on mute and me on mute. Here is the Streets of Philadelphia. Excellent song.
Battered, I couldn't tell what I felt. I was unrecognizable to myself. I saw my reflection in a window and didn't know my own face. Oh brother, are you gonna leave me wasting away on the streets of Philadelphia? Felt like stone. I heard the voices of friends vanished and gone. At night I could hear the blood in my veins, just as black and whispering as the rain on the streets of Philadelphia. Ain't no angel gonna greet me. It's just you and I, my friend. And my clothes don't fit me no more. I walk 1,000 miles just to slip this scheme. The night is falling, I'm blind awake. I can feel myself fading away. So receive me, brother, with you faithless kiss, or will we leave each other alone like this on the streets of Philadelphia?
Wasn't that about one of the first, if not the first, AIDS victims?
No, it was about a trial. A lawyer going to case after being kicked out of his law firm, and he's suing them for discrimination. Denzel Washington plays his attorney, his litigating attorney.
What year did that come out? Every time I talk, I get an echo. I'm going to murder you when I meet you. I'm going to go, hi, this is for your echo. I'm going to go, bam, bam. I'm going to stab you with a big knife and go, where's your Moses now? Where's your Moses now?
You'll have to catch me in the race, Debbie. We're going to have a foot race, and yeah.
Hey, if I come out there, we're really going to do that. We're going to have people. We're going to hold a Calcutta. We're going to actually have betting. There's going to be odds out of Las Vegas on this. And Jewish producer's going to video the race, and I'm going to kick your ass. But go right ahead, please.
All right.
What year did that come out?
I think it came out in 89.
Oh, it made the cut for the 80s? The Streets of Philadelphia. Is it called Streets of Philadelphia or just Philadelphia?
It's called Philadelphia.
Okay. I was just going to look at the trailer since we're just sitting here chatting about it. But then, pardon me, have we spoke about your favorite movie from the 80s?
My favorite film of the 80s, God.
We'll think about that, and after this trailer, we'll talk about Mr. Midnight Movie's favorite film from the 80s. And then we'll talk about mine, and then we'll close it out. Here we go. The 1993, this is our sneak one in, our 1993 trailer.
Highline Incorporated is now represented by Wyant, Wheeler, Hellerman, Tetlow, and Brown, and more specifically, Andrew Beckett.
Yes! Bravo!
I sincerely appreciate your faith in my abilities. Mr. Beckett! How are you? What happened to your face?
I have AIDS.
Oh.
I'm seeking representation.
You want to sue Wyant, Wheeler, Hellerman, Tetlow, and Brown?
I was diagnosed with AIDS 8 months ago during a bout with pneumonia.
What's that in your forehead, pal? Andy, everyone in this room is your friend.
I misplaced an important complaint. That's their story.
We've been talking it over, your future, that is, and we feel that because we respect you so much, we must be honest with you.
Excuse me. Am I being fired?
Would you accept a client if you were constantly thinking, I don't want this person to touch me?
I have a case.
I don't want them to even breathe on me.
You don't want it for personal reasons.
Thank you, that's correct, I don't.
That's very disappointing.
Sir, wouldn't you be more comfortable in a research room?
No. Would it make you more comfortable?
Beckett, how you doing?
Counselor.
Did you find a lawyer?
There's going to be things said at the trial that are going to be hard for you to hear.
I want to know everything about his personal life. What deviant groups did he secretly belong to?
I didn't raise my kids to sit in the back of the bus.
Is Andrew Beckett the kind of lawyer who misplaces crucial documents?
An excellent lawyer.
Andrew Beckett is dying.
You were impressed with Andrew Beckett's work.
Andrew Beckett is angry.
What powerful force has caused him to change his mind?
And He wants someone to pay.
TriStar Pictures presents
The law's been broken.
I just want what is fair, what is right.
You remember the law, don't you?
a Jonathan Demme picture.
So let's talk about what this case is really all about.
Did you fire Andrew Beckett because he had AIDS?
The general public's hatred, our loathing, our fear.
In this courtroom, Mr. Miller, justice is blind to matters of sexual orientation.
We don't live in this courtroom, no, do we?
Tom Hanks.
I love the law.
Denzel Washington.
Are you gay?
Objection!
In a story about our lives.
Oh, Mom, today's a good day.
Our fears.
Andy brought AIDS into our offices.
And our humanity.
I hate this case.
Philadelphia.
How many lawyers you go to before you call me?
9.
Denzel Washington. Well, he did have AIDS, so you're just not on your game tonight, my love.
What do you mean?
I said, didn't he have AIDS? And you said no.
No, oh, you know what? Jesus Christ.
No, Debbie.
No, you have AIDS. I'm kidding. We all
AIDS.
have AIDS.
Yeah.
My favorite film of the 80s. My number one pick of the 80s.
Number one. You can only have one from the 80s, and like one, and you get the CD, or I mean, you get the DVD, and you can't ever watch anything else. It's the only one from the 80s.
God damn.
I know what mine is. I think I know what mine is. Go ahead. I'm listening.
I have two. The Right Stuff and Platoon.
Ugh. Okay.
What's your favorite film of the 80s? No, Taboo. I'm sorry, Taboo.
Oh, please. You're just being silly.
That is a movie. And it was made in 1980 with Kay Parker.
Ugh. Here we go with Debbie's favorite movie from the 80s.
Taboo.
I bet you guess it really quick. It's playing. Hold on.
Taboo.
It says Universal and MCA Company.
Taboo.
The following trailer has been rated.
Steven Spielberg presents Back to the Future, a Robert Zemeckis film. Marty leads an ordinary life.
No McFly ever amounted to anything in the history of Hill Valley. Yeah, well, history is going to change.
And 1985 is not his year. But Dr. Brown is about to change all that.
Are you telling me that you built a time machine? What of a DeLorean?
He's sending Marty 30 years back in time.
It worked! It's a flying saucer from outer space!
Now, he's trapped in the past.
It's got to be a dream.
About to meet
Chocolate.
his future father.
He's a peeping Tom.
Wow!
And he's making an impression on his mother.
He's an absolute dream. And he can sleep in my room.
Anything you do could have serious repercussions on future events.
Now, he's got to make his mother and father fall in love.
For crying out loud, I haven't even been born yet.
And only Dr. Brown can help him get back to the future.
Are you telling me that this sucker is nuclear? Precisely.
Michael J. Fox.
Whoa, this is heavy.
Christopher Lloyd.
There's that word again, heavy. Why are things so heavy in the future? Is there a problem with the Earth's gravitational pull?
Back to the future.
You know, I think it was 1980, and you did a 1979. So I think it was 89 or 90. Amazon Women on the Moon. The opening scene to that is great.
That's your favorite movie from the 80s?
I'm going to say that you know what? I'm going to say that I really enjoyed that. Did you ever see that movie, Debbie?
I've never even heard of that movie.
Amazon Women on the Moon.
All right. Let's take a quick listen to the leather scene from Amazon. What about the leather scene? Or...
I like the scene with Arsenio Hall.
Arsenio Hall. Okay, let me just put in opening scene. And I can, you know me, I can find anything.
Or Amazon Women on the Moon, Arsenio Hall.
You just lay there and I'll do all the work.
All right, Debbie.
That's what she said. Here we go with This Guy is Having a Very Bad Day. Arsenio Hall's Bad Day from Amazon Women on the Moon.
Hello? No, you got the wrong number. Yeah, but ain't no Thelma here, man. I'm coming! What? Man, ain't no Thelma here.
Darling, I think you love clips with little or no talking in
You're
them.
right. You're right.
It's horrible.
Wait, what did you think of what you were saying? Did you laugh at any of it?
Yeah, everything seems to be going wrong.
Or why don't you just do why don't you do the trailer?
Good idea. They have one called the leather scene. Is that something that's poignant in that movie or something?
Well, try it out. I just remember really liking it.
All right, let's listen to the trailer. It looked good. Rated R. The following preview has been approved for all audiences by the Motion Picture Association.
The studio that brought you such classic motion pictures as All Quiet on the Western Front, E.T. the Extraterrestrial, and Out of Africa, is proud to present
Amazon Women on the Moon.
Featuring Steve Guttenberg, Rosanna Arquette, Lou Jacobi.
Where am I?
Pretty scary, huh?
Ed Begley Jr., B.B. King.
Did you know that every 7 minutes a black person is born in this country without soul?
Tiger yellow ribbon round the old oak tree.
Russ Meyer, Ralph Bellamy, Monique Gabrielle.
I bet I know what you want.
Griffin Dunn, Steve Forrest, Sybil Danning.
Oh, Steve, save yourself.
Henry Silva, Steve Allen, Kelly Preston, Carrie Fisher, and Arsenio Hall. Amazon Women on the Moon.
I've seen enough, Doctor.
I know you have, but have you?
Amazon Women on the Moon.
The new film from directors Joe Dante, Carl Gottlieb, Peter Horton, John Landis, and Robert Weiss.
All right, now we're gonna take your mind and twist it and say you have just inherited the most beautiful theater in Los Angeles. The theater is going to be called Back to the 80's. You have your pick of anything you can think of to play on your debut night, your opening night. What movie do you show?
E.T.
Good one. And you have popcorn girls that walk up and down the aisle, and you can sit in the adult section upstairs where nobody wears tops. They're like topless. You can even go to the upstairs where it's like where you can make out and stuff like that. I'm going crazy. I think I'm getting tired here. All right. From 1982 and from Mr. Midnight Movies' debut theater called Floovy's Movies. Here's the trailer to his opening movie this is called Waiting Till They Start Talking. Okay, here we go.
In this quiet neighborhood, on this tranquil street, a mystery is unfolding. And an adventure is beginning. Again.
I'm keeping him.
In March 2002, Steven Spielberg's masterpiece returns to theaters everywhere.
What's he doing? E.T. Phone home. E.T. Phone home.
Like you've never experienced it before. With enhanced visual effects. Never before seen footage. And a digitally remastered soundtrack. Next spring, take the journey.
What are you waiting for? Let's go!
And experience the excitement as E.T. returns home to the big screen for a new generation to discover what the rest of us will never forget. Steven Spielberg presents the 20th anniversary of E.T. the Extraterrestrial.
I'll be right here.
And on screen number 2 at Floovy's Movies, you can see...
You are nothing but unorganized, grabastic pieces of amphibian shit. You will not like me, but the more you hate me, the more you will learn.
This is my rifle. There are many like it, but this one is mine. My rifle is my best friend.
Joker, I want you to get straight up to Fubai. Captain January will need all his people.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Anyone who runs is a VC. Anyone who stands still is a well-disciplined VC. And here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. Whoa, whoa, whoa. God bless you, please, Mrs. Robinson. Stand down, mother, that's a direct order. Hey, hey, hey. Fuck you, cowboy. Fuck all you assholes. We'd like to know a little bit about you.
Green, what is that button on your body armor?
Peace symbol, sir.
What is that you've got written on your helmet?
Born to kill, sir.
You write born to kill on your helmet and you wear a peace button. What is it supposed to mean?
I don't know, sir.
Jesus loves you more than you will know.
You know what really pisses me off about these people?
What?
We're supposed to be helping them and they shit all over us every chance they get.
Heaven holds a place for those who pray. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey.
I'm here to take combat photos. But if the shit gets too thick, I'll go to the rifle.
What do I think about America's involvement in the war? Well, I think we should win.
Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And for our final movie of the night, I will give you a list of movies and from the 80s, starting with, in no particular order, 16 Candles, The Karate Kid, The Terminator, Ghostbusters, Return of the Jedi, The Princess Bride, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, Aliens, Beverly Hills Cop, Pretty in Pink, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, The Shining, Vacation, Big, Beetlejuice, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, Die Hard, The Never-Ending Story, Gremlins, The Little Mermaid. Did you say something? Top Gun, Blade Runner, Footloose, Weird Science, An American Werewolf in Paris, Full Metal Jacket, Labyrinth, St. Elmo's Fire, Flashdance, Mannequin, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, Pee-wee's Big Adventure, The Outsiders, Back to the Future Part 2, Batman, and Dirty Dancing, Better Off Dead, Poltergeist, When Harry Met Sally, and that's about all that's worth mentioning, Mr. Midnight Floobies. We'll just see how long we sit here.
Oh, I'm sorry. God damn. Boo, Mr. Midnight Movie. Boo on you. Now, which one of those films did you see?
Oh, which one did I see or which one did I like?
Did you see Full Metal Jacket?
No, I'm sorry. You haven't asked me what my favorite movie from the 80s was.
What's your favorite movie from the 80s?
My favorite movie from the 80s is just going to kill you. All right, I found it. I loved it. And if you haven't seen it, I would make you watch it. I would tie you to the couch and make you watch it. But I'd put a gag in your mouth so you can
Men
say
and
boo.
women can't be friends because no man can be friends with a woman that he finds attractive. He always wants to have sex with her.
So you're saying that a man can be friends with a woman he finds unattractive?
No, you pretty much want to nail him too. Grape?
No, I don't like to eat between meals.
I'll roll down the window. A faceless guy rips off your clothes, and that's the sex fantasy you've been having since you were 12. Exactly the same.
Well, sometimes I varied it a little.
Which part?
What I'm wearing.
You tell her about other women. Yeah. Like the other night. I made love to this woman, and it was so incredible. I took her to a place that wasn't human. She actually meowed.
You made a woman meow?
Are you comfortable?
Sure. I need to talk.
What happened?
What's the matter?
Harry came over last
I went
night.
over to Sally's last night.
Because I was upset that Joe was getting
And
married.
one thing led to another.
And before I knew it, we were kissing,
To make
and
a long
then
story short,
we did it.
They did it.
You're challenging,
I'm difficult. I'm too structured. I'm completely closed off.
but in a good way.
And I'm gonna be 40.
When?
Someday.
In 8 years.
It's not the same for men. Charlie Chaplin had babies when he was 73.
Yeah, but he was too old to pick them up.
I can't believe they left off the tagline whenever the lady says, I'll have what she's having.
Yeah, I enjoyed that film too. I was just thinking of a movie and then it just completely slipped my mind.
Well, don't think about it. No, don't think about it. It'll come back to you. Talk to me about When Harry Met Sally. God, that echo's making me nuts. You know, I didn't see any scary movies throughout the 80s. Maybe it was just me, but I didn't notice anything. I mean, there was, I believe, Nightmare on Elm Street, but that was about it. That was scary enough.
And The Shining.
Wow, that's actually two, in my opinion, of some of the spookiest movies out there. I don't know if you'd agree or not, but it was to me. So I think that's it, right?
Yeah, that should be it.
We covered everything. Just about pretty much everything.
We didn't cover, you know what, and I don't think it is, but we didn't cover what Roger Ebert and Siskel said was the best film of the 80s.
Do you know what they said that it was?
Raging Bull.
Rats. Never saw that one. Raging Bull. Well, we don't like that one. That's got the rape scene in it. No, that's not that. I'm sorry. My bad. Right actor, wrong movie, right?
Yeah.
Here's the scene that I was talking about. It's really funny.
What was that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It's just that all men are sure it never happened to them, and most women at one time or another have done it, so you do the math.
You don't think that I could tell a difference?
No.
Get out of here.
Oh. Ooh.
Are you okay?
Oh. Oh, God. Ooh. Oh, God. Oh. Oh. Oh.
For those of you out there listening, we are not watching a porno here, listening to a porno. It's
taboo.
No, we're not. We're listening to somebody fake an orgasm. Meg Ryan has a funny ending.
Oh, God. Oh, yes. 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 Oh. Oh, yes. 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 Oh. Yes. 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 Oh. Oh.
And you do know that the woman that says that is Rob Reiner's mom, right?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, God. Oh.
I'll have what she's having.
That was a cute little line that she had there. I'm sorry, I had myself on mute. Say something.
Wait, I'm sorry, shit. You know what? I thought I put myself off of mute when you were saying I put, but
can you not tell when you're talking that you're on mute?
Mute. The hell was I gonna say? Yeah, I knew that was Rob Reiner's mom. And then what the hell else was I gonna say?
It's okay. Mean Girls, the reunion is coming in 2015 for all of you out there that liked Mean Girls. Just saying. Just saw that.
So you were really sheltered. You didn't go like. What would have happened if?
I've told you 1,000 times that I was overly sheltered. Now that I'm grown, I know how damn sheltered I was. Yeah, it's horrible.
Did you go on dates at early ages and stuff, like at 13 and 14?
Nope. Are you kidding? I had to be at home when the street lights came on.
Saturday night?
Saturday night, if I spent the night with one of my girlfriends, I could sneak out and do something like that. But no, my father forbade it. He didn't let.
You couldn't go out to the movies with your girlfriends?
No, because it's the way he was. I don't know what to say. Did you not ever know anybody that was very strict with their daughter like that? Hell, I practically went from high school into marriage practically because I just didn't, you know what I mean? I just, whatever. Yeah. I don't know. Just, all right. So I'm going to go eat, and you're going to go sleepy, sloppy, sloopy. And that's our movie on the 80s, and maybe the next time we'll do the 90s.
Yes.
How often do you think I do a show on Spreaker? Because guys say, she does a show every night for 5 hours. I don't think I do. I think I average, I would say 3 times a week, maybe 4.
Sometimes you've been absolutely Houdiniing it.
Yeah, I can be gone for a while when I feel like it. I can pull off a 5-night-in-a-row absence. I do that quite often. So, yeah, I think if you averaged it out over a month's time, it's probably 3, maybe 4 times a week. So,
yeah.
All right. Well, have a happy sleepy time. Yes, happy sleepy time.
I'm going to sleepy time, yes.
And I will talk to you the next time we do this, Floovies, okay? Shouts out to everybody that was in the chat room and to Steve Rush, Jewish producer, Audrey, the lovely Audrey. She's listening up in New York. Say hi to Audrey.
Hello, Audrey in New York.
Audrey's hot. You would love her. She's your kind of girl. You would really like Audrey.
Bring her down.
We might do that. All right. I am Debbie for Mr. Midnight Movie, and for all of you other beautiful people out there, and I'm going to go ahead and disconnect you so you can go to bed. Good night. Good night.
Good night. I'm sorry. I was on mute.
You're on mute. I hung up on him. All right, everybody. That's going to do it for me. And 237 messages in the chat room. I'm going to look at those after the show goes off the air. I am Debbie with you, bidding you good night. And I will see you the next time I do this. And until then, just know that your girl Debbie over here is enjoying the abuse that I take from all of you beautiful people.
Hey, my name is RD, and I never ever listen to the Debbie Daily Show.
Factually.
Until I'm smiling again.
That's my way, bitch. Do it your fucking way.
This is Lester Bartholomew Jones, and I just want you to know that I never listened to the Debbie Daily Show. That's a fact.
Deb!